Hey Cecil, you'll never guess who I ran into space. Where's Cecil? Donald? I was buried for 100 years because of you. I'm sorry. We lost some of our people because of you. I'm sorry. Thragged. We are sad to announce that Invincible is not coming back for a Season 5 because of the low viewership this season and people saying, the animation looks bad. We're thankful for those who stuck around for so long. Viltrumite Anatomy. No one, absolute no one, mark every season finale of Invincible. Conquest, summoning the entire animation budget whenever he's on screen. Phew, that was a tough fight, huh, Mark? Glad we managed to beat Conquest again. Please, Packing, help me. Omni-man, you called billions. Also Omni-man. Which way, Thraxon Man? Robert Kirkman says Invincible Season 4 will feature the show's most brutal scene yet. It even gets us. We squirm while we're watching it too. That's when we know we've done a good job. Invincible Powerscaling. Omni-man can baitly lift this ship, but manages to redirect a meteor the size of Texas. The Scourge virus got him. Mark, you gonna tell me all your deepest feelings again? Me looking at Paul knowing the only way Debbie gets back with Nolan is if he dies. Nolan, Debbie, Andressa. I don't want to live with Paul. He's boring. Careful now, girl. I enjoy you, but be careful. I actually was on the VFX Hong compositing team of Invincible for Season 2 and Season 3. I appreciate the level of polish you've attempted here. Trust me, when I tell you there are a lot of sequences where we would have wanted to take final look to this level, but with most episodes having upwards of 200 plus FX shots. This just isn't feasible given the delivery timelines. Also, the team was comprised of about 4 people, including the editor. Maybe if we had 10 plus compositors all taking shots, then maybe, but with such a small team, it wasn't possible. Also, you have to consider the overall tonal look of the show is up to the art director who has final say over how much or how little compositing/lighting is done to each shot, because then you veer into potential inconsistencies with Robert Kirkman's overall aesthetic vision for Invincible. You released the Scourge virus. I wanted to spare them. Spare them? It culled 99% of all Viltrumites. I wanted to spare them. Watching Debbie tell Nolan to eat, shut, and die. Of course not. Could I ask, was this intentional? Red Invincible, that's the proof. Omni-man's colors are red and blue. Makes no sense we'd know it'd be changed to white for the show, so we do all this inverting years before. It's nonsensical. The guy who fought alongside Lucan looked like Conquest's brother. What's his name? SideQuest? He gave Alan a hard time too. The Immortal was a fool to suggest this craftsman. Oh, Kenneth, moron! Who are you anyway? No. Somebody stop him. Invincible doesn't... Please. Hey, nuthead. A black hole called it once it snuck back. Conquest watching Mark continue to choke him to death despite the fact that he is currently rearranging his guts. I owe you an apology. I wasn't really familiar with your game. Shaq to Christian Wood after his 27-point performance versus the Spurs CK. Brit Invincible Powers. Brittany, from the Invincible universe, is a superhero whose defining and essentially only power is absolute invulnerability. He is considered indestructible, immune to all forms of damage, disease, and physical injury, having survived building collapses, nuclear explosions, and exposure to magma. Debbie, please, I'm so sorry. I miss you. No. Of course not. Could I ask, was this intentional? Grounded? Great. You go off to live in space and come back a hippie. Me for the next 12 hours. Episode 5, give us a moment. I can't believe they spent a whole episode on filler. You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means. Mark, you wanted to tell me something, Eve? Eve, Mark, the things is, I am pregnant. Mark, we need you to join our war against the Viltrum Empire. My mate, she has been hurt in the past by a companion who was disloyal. She doesn't approve of my procreating with other women. Were I to do so, she would become upset. I don't wish to do that to her. About to go fight? I'll post the video after. I got my ace beat. Bruh, I'm not posting that shut. Mother took me to a restaurant one time that has a lobster tank. I mean, I still ate one, but I thought it was beautiful. You're as pathetic as he is. Get up, you are an adult now. Alan, Telia, Nolan, who just wants to sleep. Mom, wow, I guess I'm essentially immortal. Rad. Why can't they just take this guy to their Viltrumite employee and use his beam to destroy everything? He literally blows up their planet next episode. Holy packing shut. I hate the Invincible fandom. I can't read a single packing tweet without some packing loser dips, shut pack, in the replies, going. Actually, that does happen. And also your favorite character dies too. Like genuinely pack you, and I hope you get hit by a truck. Watching new Invincible seeing Mark getting beat up for the 100th time. Invincible 2021 till present teaches us that the #1 hardest job in the world is being a superhero, while the #2 hardest job is being an animator, apparently. Let's be honest, it was mostly your magic girlfriend. I recall every moment of my life. You haven't helped me since I was a baby. I'm sorry for that. Mark, Nolan, Oliver. Seriously, whatever help anyone can muster, I'll gladly accept. He's shrugging off whatever I throw at him. Foolish Geldarian. Wait, hat did the trick. You gonna tell me all your deepest feelings again? That was in confidence. Conquest. I don't want to fight you, Oliver. I wouldn't want to fight me neither. Mark, you've watched Iron Man, right? Remember the name of the armor Tony builds after Mark 1? Mark 2? Correct. Why do people care about the animation from Invincible? Of course you will survive this virus. Failing to do so would betray your bloodline. For thousands of years, I have acted as Grand Regent, charged with the task of locating the lost son of Argal, placing him on the throne of Viltrum. Your father, you, no. I will not yield my position to traitors. Debbie is a Mary Sue. Make me. Debbie is the most pretentious character in Invincible. Of course it makes Mark strong, because he simply is. It's the truth. Doesn't matter how much she flaunts her moral superiority. Power is power. Does that make you strong? To know I can't physically make you do something? Is that what you need? The Viltrumites had female and male genders. Why didn't they bother to reproduce among themselves? Second strongest Viltrumite talks about how lonely he is. Loses a fight again, dies. Remember when they were disrespecting Jeffrey Dean Morgan's voice, acting as Conquest in the cliffhanger for episode 7? Just for him to prove everyone wrong in episode 8 from season 3? Yeah, just do me a favor and stay on that side when Lee Pace does the same. Misunderstood Costume Color Scheme Society. Is this the, well, I'm not here for the shockin' coffee. That knocked the wind out of you, didn't it? Or did you just exhale knowing that you were coming to this planet and could get a breath? On the one hand, gold. On the other hand, painful, agonizing failure. Blam! Nice to see you again, Cecil. Yeah, Mark had told me you'd reformed. Sorry, reflex. Mark and Eve had more chemistry in this 3-minute teaser than the entire show itself. Invincible Season 4 teaser trailer. We called you once. We can do it again. We? Nolan judging Oliver for being attracted to a lobster. My brother in Christ, Oliver, only exists because you clapped alien insect cheeks. Got powers early. Around 3 to 4, Nolan called Debbie in front of him to teach him weakness wouldn't be tolerated any longer. Got the same beating Mark did in Season 1, but gave in mid-fight and agreed to take over Earth because he couldn't take the beating anymore. Nolan called his William during the Where's Mark, William? Scene in Season 1, fought against the Viltrum Empire cause of his hatred of his father, only joined Angstrom to get William back. Got taken by Nolan to a Viltrumite prison after the beating in Season 1, tortured until his mind snapped. Guardians culled Omni-man, joined Viltrum Empire for revenge. Hated Adam Eve because she made it clear she thought Nolan deserved to die. Nolan turned against Viltrum Empire early, trained Mark and other Earth heroes to fight Viltrum Empire. Conquest called Nolan and Debbie in front of Mark, who called Conquest and other Viltrumites in rage. Pure-blooded Viltrumites are pretty much extinct in his universe. Why my son do this at daycare for Father's Day? My dad's eye color is red. A wonderful team that protects humanity from superhuman villains. People who don't know. People who know. Earth isn't yours to conquer. Earth isn't yours to conquer. Mark tries to save someone. Omni-man. We won't be seeing him again. If Cecil was a Star Wars fan, it's over Omni-man. I have the high ground. I'm going to change the world. For the better, right? For the better, right? Thydus the Viltrumite? Me seeing piss on a public toilet seat. I will burn this planet down before I spend another minute living among these animals. People who can step on a Lego without getting hurt. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. LBJ. And now the ideas and the ideals which he so nobly represented must and will be translated into effective action. Under John Kennedy's leadership, this nation has demonstrated that it has the courage to seek peace, and it has the fortitude to risk war. Haha, silly Darkwing. Why'd you call an emergency me? So, what's your idea of a perfect date? DD/MM. YYY. I find the other formats a bit confusing. Subverting the superhero genre. Invincible/The Boys. Megamind. Invincible Episode 5 without context. When the puzzle says 2 to 3 years on the box, but it only takes you 3 months to complete, the system wasn't designed for neurons this dense. They stole it from me, Carmine. They took it. That was today. Today. Me. So when can we watch the second season of Invincible? Prime Video. That's the neat part. You don't. Hey, Nolan. Look, here a second. She knows damn well she's not allowed up on the counter. Did you really think you can out Pizza the Hut? Think, John. Parents, it's just a cartoon. The cartoon, MCU Moon Knight's mom, Adam Eve's dad, being the worst parents of a superhero. Amber. Agents next door. Also, if it's a time machine, can't you come back later or earlier? Murder documentaries be like. Omni-man was an admirable hero until he wasn't. Lepidus. When do I get to make decisions, Augustus? That's the neat part. You don't. You hate Amber because you're a resist. Perhaps it's just because she's a sheedy character. Michigan confirms first human case of hantavirus, disease spread by rodents. What's 17 more months? Hey, it's me, Alan. I forgot where you live again. Got your nose. No, this doesn't make any sense. The Emperor describing the glorious last battle of the Thunder Warriors in the Unification Wars. The risk I took was calculated, but man, am I bad at math. Thanks. Didn't think I was gonna make it. That's the neat part. You don't. When Amber found out, Mark was lied to as well. You and I are not so different. Do you think going on an island in the middle of the sea is gonna make you win? Think Gruden. Think. Hey Dad, what's for dinner? I was thinking Subway. Just got punched in the face for being named Mark. If mermaids in cartoons have used starfish for bras, and starfish mouths are on their underside. You're running my childhood. And that's hard because it already sacked. Tell me about your boss. We look like rats to you? I'll check back with you tomorrow. He'll be back. Right? Right? Invincible Season 2 leaked image. Invincible versus Atomi. POV. You're standing in the mirror after finishing a large bag of Doritos. Maybe I am a family. Invincible fans. Johnny Depp fans. Hating Amber. So it's $10 for a BJ, $12 for a HJ, and $15 for a ZJ. What's a ZJ? My cat, me. Please get off the table. Yep, I'm Invincible Mark at the end of every fight. My best friend. So, when should I pay you back? Me. That's the neat part. You don't. Sorry, sir. No pets allowed. Excuse me? That's my mom. It's GIF. It's graphics interchange format, not giraffics interchange format. When your teacher is trying to help you in the exam hall without telling you the answer, think Mark. It doesn't matter if she is 25 years old, she has a 12 years girl body, you won't be packing her brain. Think robot. Think. Well, well, well. If it ain't the Invincible can't. The final boss when you fight him. The final boss when he's playable. Me. So when do I watch Invincible? Me. That's the neat part. You don't? Me after grotesquely dismembering an ant I found in my house. Where was that other one? You may have noticed that I'm not like normal dads. I'm a cool dad. Sir, it seems some of the fans are unhappy with the art direction and animation. Another 10 billions to voice actors. Aliens invade. Earthlings, we have killed your leaders, destroyed your economy, and are here to take over your government. Humans. Oh, thank packing God. Wait, what? They were oppressors resist slave owners. He's out of line, but he's right. Justice League. Why is Batman so paranoid? Batman's favorite show. Reasons why SpongeBob would win a fight against Omni-Man. 1. SpongeBob can't take damage. In fact, it tickles him. 2. He has detachable limbs he can regrow at any time. 3. He is a master of karate. 4. He can make guided missile bubbles appear out of nowhere. 5. He is always ready. The entirety of the Viltrum Empire as Mark is going through severe emotional damage. We miss the part where that's our problem. Humans doing this style. Dogs, look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Men, so when do I get to talk about my feelings? Rest of the world. That's the neat part. You don't. Omni-man after calling Debbie a pet. This will definitely make Mark switch sides. Adults drinking coffee. Children, look what they need just to mimic a fraction of our energy levels. I do love your mother, but she's more like a pet to me. Oh, hell no, the pet? You don't say that about family. You want to teach him a lesson? You're going to have to go through us. Very well. So, how do you avoid comic spoilers in this sub? That's the neat part. You don't. I sure hope MJ lets me watch her and Paul tonight. I did not kill Guardians. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not kill them. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. We need to talk. How Ghostface expects Omni-man to react after his threats. People who like Invincible. People who don't like Invincible. People who don't like Invincible and go online and trash the show. Girls dating superheroes. So what if the world and everyone's lives are in danger? What about me? Who is going to love and take care of me? You are so selfish. Get out. I want nothing to do with you, you spoiled little shit. Don't come back until you think about what you did and say sorry about it. Men dating superheroes. Go save the world. I would rather watch our child grow up instead of letting us all die together. The ship that the show proposes. The shin that most fans want. The show's actual ship. I am invincible. When should I text the girl I like again if she hasn't responded yet? That's the neat part. You don't.